What's up guys, welcome to the video. I hope you're having a great day. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back to hang out with me for a few minutes. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Marie. Today's video is going to be kind of like my morning routine, what I do when I wake up, how I do my makeup. It's just this makeup look, very, very simple. This is what I wear out to run errands, to the gym, to film. This is just kind of like my day-to-day look, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that a little bit later. First, we're going to go through my morning routine and everything, but I did want to let you know before we get started that today's video is sponsored by Vanity Planet. They were kind enough to send me a bunch of makeup brushes, 15 brushes. They all come in a kit. So before we get started, I wanted to let you know the brushes that I feature later. You can get 70% off by clicking the link in my description and then entering the code GLAMMED after you check out. So that brings a brush kit of 15 brushes that I genuinely love to only $30, and I honestly would purchase them. With that said, I just want to get that out of the way. All opinions are still my own as always, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. And some sick drone footage. We woke up and flew the drone this morning, so some sick sunrise drone footage is starting in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so this is going to be very informal because I'm by no means a beauty YouTuber and I have no idea. Actually, I had a beauty YouTube for like 2 months in high school, fun fact, but I definitely do not have the correct setup. My mirror currently, I wish you could see it, but it's like inside a cup of water that also has bubble wrap in it to keep the mirror propped up. So sorry, this is not a professional setup by any means. But I'm going to show you my daily makeup routine. This is the makeup that I wear to the gym, to run errands, to film, literally everything. I do wear makeup to the gym. I just feel more confident and comfortable doing so, and if that helps me get a better workout, then it's worth it. So, starting off, this is going to be very informal, like I said. Like, all of my products are just strewn in this bag. This is a Lulu travel bag, and everything's covered in bronzer because my bronzer broke. So yeah, starting off with some Makeup Forever primer, the Step 1 Equalizer primer. I do have decently dry skin, and I also have discoloration from my autoimmune disease. If you have any questions about that, you can watch my elf leak video, but just forewarning, any comments about it that are negative will be swiftly blocked. Step 2, we're going to do face. This is my current foundation. I like this one. My actual holy grail is the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. That's like the best foundation ever, but it is quite expensive. It's very full coverage. I like full coverage because of my discoloration and everything, but it is quite expensive. I typically get my makeup from Sephora. Just put this on like this, and then I will go in with my fingers, and I find that it does, it looks a lot more natural and like blends better when you use your fingers, because your fingers kind of like melt it into your skin, if that makes sense. And you're able to feel like where there's too much product, where there isn't enough, and it gives you more of a feel on what you're doing. So blend this in. Make sure you get your following. Another thing your fingers are good for is if you have like uneven textured skin like I do, like right here where the discoloration is, it's kind of different texture. It would be the same if you had like acne scars or anything. Your fingers can feel more than like a brush. And then once I get everything mostly blended, I'll go in with a beauty blender. I really like this one. I did kind of mangle it, but I still use it. So I'll go in with a beauty blender. Typically I'll put a little more product on there, and then go in with the beauty blender on any areas that need some more coverage or blending. Make sure you bring everything down to your neck. So you blend. Blending is crucial. It's like, wait, it's not too bad. Big water knife, so this is good. Okay, so first layer done. Now I will go in with concealer on any other dark areas. This is my current concealer, the Maybelline Instant Rewind. This is supposedly a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape, which I've been meaning to get my hands on, but it's a really good lightweight concealer that has really good coverage. I like to put this on my beauty blender. Like I said, this is not how it's supposed to look. It's supposed to be pointy, but I don't know what happened. I like wanted to get a little smudge out of it, so I just like grabbed it, and yeah, it was not a good thing. But and then I have always had problems with my under eye concealer creasing, and then I finally found my holy grail for under eye setting powder, and it is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This stuff is bomb. So what I do, by the way, this beauty blender has been dampened, so I just dip in here, get some product on there, and then I will essentially bake it, is the technical term, but really you just want to pack it on there and let it sit. And yes, this face is necessary. It stretches out your under eyes, so to bake the top, and then anything left over will just go in like more oily areas. Now we are going to start in with my powder. So this is the Bare Minerals Original Foundation in medium beige 12. I love this foundation. I have tried multiple powder foundations, setting powders, translucent powders, you name it. I always go back to this one. So I like the coverage of it, but it doesn't look heavy. It's good coverage, but it doesn't look heavy. And it kind of has a very faint, not glitter, but a very faint luminescent quality to it. I wouldn't even go as far as to call it a shimmer, but it does just kind of illuminate your skin and looks really nice. Kind of like gives an airbrushed effect. It also does have SPF 15, so that's a plus in my book. Otherwise, I would have put on some sort of sunscreen before I got started, but this does have sunscreen in it and it is very long wearing, so I just use this. But I tap a little into the cap, and now I'm gonna go in with, this is a Vanity Planet Kabuki brush. And just buff it in. The Bare Minerals little saying is swirl, tap, buff, so I basically do that. Fun fact, the more dense you want your coverage to be, the more dense you want your brush bristles to be. So I really like using a Kabuki brush for my face. It's just gives a nice even coverage. You can buff stuff out if things aren't even. Do a little over your eyes. Okay, and again, make sure you're blending all the way down. So there's most of the face. I'm gonna leave my baking for another couple minutes. So I really like this Kabuki brush. It's nice and dense. It doesn't shed. It's very easy to control. Soft, but still like gets the product right on there. This video is sponsored by Vanity Planet. They provided the brushes that I'm using today, and I'm gonna play a little clip of like what the packaging looks like, kind of the unboxing, but I'm honestly very impressed by these brushes. So even though it's free product and everything, like my opinion is 100% honest. I have bought multiple sets of brushes. Like I said, I used to be super into makeup in high school especially, so I bought like a ton of different brushes. I've had Sigma, I've had MAC brushes, I have multiple ones from Sephora, and honestly this is my favorite set of brushes that I've ever had, so that is saying a lot. So the kit comes with 15 brushes, so you literally have a brush for anything you could ever need, from your face to your lips to your brows to your eyes to your eyebrows, literally anything. And it's a very convenient little carrying case. It's perfect for traveling. I've been traveling a ton lately and I love the brush roll. So yeah, I've really been enjoying these brushes. I can honestly say they're my favorite brushes so far. This is not no BS. I really like these brushes. So there's that. But like I said, we're gonna move on to some brow action. I did mention that this brow is a little wonky compared to this one. So brows always in my daily routine. I have tried like plucking them to shape them more like this one, but it's literally just from my disease. It's like got a little notch in it. So I like to correct that. My favorite brow product right now is the Goof Proof Brow Pencil from Benefit. I have tried more precise tools, but I really like this one just because it gives kind of a natural look, but it has a skinnier side. Let's see if this can focus. It has like a skinnier side and a thicker side, so you can use both to have the precise brow experience. I'm gonna try to do this without being totally in the mirror. First I do bottom across. And I do use a dark brown for my brows because my roots are dark brown, my natural brows are dark brown. Just looks right even though my hair is blonde. Even if you like aren't very familiar with makeup, you'll be able to use this. I like it because it's just easy. I don't have to concentrate super hard. I can talk while I'm doing it. So once you get kind of the outline and everything filled in, I like to just blend it a little bit. I like my brows pretty bold. Alright, solid. I know they look very bold right now, but it'll look much more balanced once I get my eyes done. That is not the right one. Okay, so after that, this is not necessary, but I like to also kind of like set my brows. So this is the Gimme Brow from Benefit as well, and it's kind of just like a little spoolie that you brush on. Just kind of make sure they stay in place and behave behave themselves throughout the day. So I like to do a little bit of that. Done. It makes them look a little thicker too if you don't want to do, if you don't want to fill them in, that's also helpful. My battery is dying. This is good. This is really good. All right, so now we're going to brush away the under eye. Just using a little more powder. Done. Okay, so now we're like actually almost finished. The rest goes by pretty quick. So I really enjoy this little NARS palette. It has Orgasm Blush and Laguna Bronzer. These are like the staple NARS products if you're not familiar with NARS. But I do like to do a little bit of bronzy contour under my cheekbones. Under the cheekbone on this side. The easy way to contour is to suck in your cheeks and then just fill in where they naturally hollow. And then I like to take it up into my temples just a little bit. And the forehead. And then last, under the chin a little bit. You can also contour like your nose, whatever, but this is just like my easy daily routine. Then we're gonna move on. I'm using like this little stippling brush. We're gonna do a little bit of this Becca, what is this even? Shimmering Skin Perfector. It's like a cream product basically, but it's like a dusty rose kind of thing. So I like to go in with the stippling brush, just do a little bit of blush. Also, apologies for the washer going on in the back. This is real life. So we have blush now, just a little something something. And last but not least, we're gonna do mascara and eyeliner. So this is Face So Far. I can't even tell if this color is right on my camera. Like, I can't tell if it's overexposed or not because I'm blinded by this light. But here's what we got so far. Let me know if you want like a skincare routine or anything. I would like to think that I have like pretty decent skin. I have like the discoloration, but like my actual skin, like it's fairly acne free and smooth and that good stuff. So yeah. Okay. Now, for the part, people always ask me to do a winged eyeliner tutorial, and I literally don't do anything special, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get on film. But this is my holy grail, holy grail liquid eyeliner. Stila Stay All Day Waterproof. This is like their dark green one. I typically have the black one, but I really like this dark green one because I think it brings out my eyes, and it is a little softer than the black. So I'm going to try to do this. I don't know how this is going to work, but... Should we just, no, it's not gonna work. I'm just gonna do it off camera because I literally can't do it in the frame, so be right back. All right, camera died, but we are back, and it is time to apply mascara. As I was saying, holy grail, Double Extend from L'Oreal. I don't use the primer. I haven't, in all of my years of experience, I haven't found that it makes so much of a difference. You should just lid and roll it. This eye did not really live up to its full potential, but you get the idea. It's not that this is necessarily like that amazing as far as how it makes your eyelashes look, but for me, the removal process like makes it worth it. So that's my fave. Then I do chapstick. Sometimes I do like to wear, I like a good lipstick, I like a good liquid lipstick, I like a good gloss as much as the next girl. But for just day to day, I like to do a tinted balm. So right now I'm using the Sugar Fig, and this is just from the Fresh Cosmetics. It's like a berry color, but it's just a tint, so it's very subtle. focus, and that just gives you a little bit of color, makes you look done. And then last but not least, I like to do some setting spray. Let's see, focus. I know it's really dirty from that bronzer, but this is the Urban Decay Chill. I don't know if they still sell this. I know they discontinued like one of the specific ones, but, and this just kind of like sets everything, keeps me hydrated because I do have dry skin, and that is that. Do we like? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I totally forgot to film an outro once I finished that because I was rushing out of the house. I hope you enjoyed the little makeup tutorial. I know that it's a little bit different from my channel, but I actually really, Gatsby, can you see this? He's Satan. But I actually really do enjoy like makeup and beauty, and I dabble in like style a little bit, so I'm hoping to feature more of that stuff on my channel. So please let me know down below if you enjoyed it, and make sure you like the video and like it if you enjoyed the drone edit too, because I'm super excited to have the drone. I'm super excited to do more of those edits. They're very time consuming. Like a minute of edit ended up taking me like probably an hour and a half to edit, honestly, to do like all of the color grading and everything. So I hope you guys appreciated it. Let me know if you did. They're really fun for me, but it's a bonus if you guys like them too. And yeah, so that's gonna wrap up this video. I'm currently in Texas for just like 48 hours again. I'm back in Houston. I'm at Ari's house right now. So my next vlog will be starting literally now at her house. So I will see you in the next one, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.